Hey guys, today I want to do a quick review on the Apple AirPods version 2. Now, this isn't a brand new product that Apple just came out with anything, but it's new for me. Now, I've had the original version Series 1 since they came out, and it's been really a love-hate relationship for me. I love how they're integrated into the Apple ecosystem and iOS, and how you just open them and they pair, and it's really seamless. But it's not the best experience with the pairing. If I'd stick them in my ear, they wouldn't pair, or if I want to use one, it wouldn't pair if I put both of them in. And then just recently, what's really made me ditch the old ones and get a new set was that I would have both of them in my ear. I'd go into the store, and especially it's odd, but if I would get a call, if my wife would call me, or if I'd get a call, the left one would cut out. But even if I wouldn't get a call, it would cut out in about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. And then the right one would cut out shortly afterwards. So it forced me to go ahead and buy a new set, which you can't get the Gens 1 anymore, but the Gen 2. Now that I've had the Gen 2 for about a week or so, I wish I wouldn't have waited. And that's really why I'm doing this video. If you guys are still holding on to the Gen 1s, do yourself a favor, go spend the money and buy a Gen 2 set for a couple reasons. One is, believe it or not, the Gen 1s on eBay still hold their value. So you can put them out on eBay and still get decent money. I don't know why, but they are holding their value. Even mine, I'm going to put this listed as a broken or defective device. But people are selling like the cases alone without the AirPods for like 30 some dollars, or just one EarPod left or right without anything else for way more than I thought. So the Gen 2, and this is the regular ones. This isn't the Pro version. I had the Pro version for Christmas. My wife bought them for me last year. They just didn't fit. And it's really all up to your ear size, and that, it's everybody's going to be different on this, but they worked, but they just weren't comfortable. These ones, I really don't know if they're in my ear or not. I always have to kind of grab my earlobe just to make sure they're still in there. That's how comfortable they are. They just sit natural for me. And that's why I picked up another set of the same. So if you look at them, they're identical. If you have the Gen 1s, and this is really for the audience if you have Gen 1s, because I held on to these old ones for so long. And these advantages, they sound small, guys, but you really just ditch the old ones and just go buy a new set. And if you're out there wondering, why would you spend over $100 on some AirPods when you can buy some Bluetooth similar items that are maybe copycats or, second party devices for a fraction? I was at Myers, which is a local grocery store. I think they had ones that look just like these for like $12. And they probably will work okay, but they're not going to be integrated in iOS, and they just won't work as good. Is it worth it? That's up to the person purchasing them. For me, it is. I've kind of jumped to Apple a while ago just because I wanted something simple and I want it to work. And Apple kind of has delivered that. Not so much every time for the version 1s, but the version 2 has been way a surprise for me. I've been so impressed with these. I wish I would not have waited. I wish I would have upgraded a long time ago. Now, I'm not going to go through the pairing if you guys don't know already, but basically when you get these in the box, they come with a USB to Lightning charger. This is not the wireless charging case. If you want the wireless charging case, you can get that for an added fee. For me, it's not important. I do a wireless charging on my phone, but with a Lightning to USB cable, they only take a little while to charge. So it's not a big deal. It's not worth that for me, but it may be for you. I just go for the cheaper option. But if you want the wireless charging, it is available. You open the case and it'll just pair. See how it just shows up? And when it's your first time, you click connect and you're done. It's really that easy. The really cool thing about the version 2 over the version 1 that used to drive me nuts is I'd be laying in bed or at work or just listening to my phone, and I'd pick up my tablet, and you'd have to go into the general and switch into Bluetooth and connect the AirPods, the version 1 that is, before you could use your AirPods. It drove me nuts. I'm like, why, Apple, why? But the version 2, I'm glad to report, and it was a pleasant surprise for me. I heard they connected quicker, but I had no idea that it would just jump from one device to the next. And it does pair quicker, and that's just a game changer for me. And really, if these weren't broken, and these were the retail price as $129, I think, as it sits today. But again, they go on sale often, so anywhere from $99 to $130. I would buy them in a heartbeat. I'm going to show you guys, and this isn't going to be a sponsored or a advertised, because I'm probably going to play some music and it'll get flagged, but I don't care. So this is just a random song I have on here. This is my iPad Pro 12-inch. Right? Hear the song? Recognizes it. I'm going to pop one out. I'm going to stick it in my ear. It's playing. I know you guys can't hear it, but it's playing, right? So what if I want to pick up my phone and I want to listen to music on my phone? So it's some Ed Sheeran. Connected. I didn't have to change anything. It's now playing Ed Sheeran in my AirPod. And when you pull it out, it stops. Again, a lot of the features are just like the version 1. It stops. You stick it back in, it plays. If you pull them out, you can have one in if you're at work and you don't want to be like totally, in the zone. You could have one in either or. The microphone, they're configurable. Just again, a lot like the version 1s. You can configure the mic to be in auto mode, meaning it'll do either one or the other. But they're awesome. They work. They're not great if you lose them. They do have a sound where it beeps, but if you have them in the case, you can't really hear it beep. But I've managed to not lose my version 1s. You can even see it's kind of yellowed a little bit. My son did. He's on the iPad, or not iPad, but the AirPod Pros. He did lose his original AirPods. I did not. And again, I think they're about 3 years or so old. And this feature, them connecting like right away, as soon as I put them in my ear, boom, they have this new chip in them that makes them connect a little bit better on Bluetooth. But the switching, guys, that is a game changer for me. I can be in my car, I pop my AirPods in, boom, they switch. I mean, it's just, it sounds so stupid and simple, but it's worth every penny. And the integration between, I can even jump on my Mac and they just work. The sound quality, okay. Same sound quality. I can't tell any difference between version 1 and version 2, but it's just okay. If you're a super audiophile guy and you want some serious headphones, these are not the headphones for you. But if you're at work like me, if you're in an office setting and you want something to pop in your ear, listen to some music while you're working, and you don't want to be totally secluded with these big noise canceling headphones, which I do have some, and they're just not obtrusive. You can just pop them in your pocket. They work every time. At least the version 2s work and connect every time. And they're just great for $100 to $130, which I think we're about $130 right now. They're worth it. And if you guys are holding on to the version 1s, let them go. Throw them on eBay. Pick up the version 2. You will thank me later. I'm kicking myself. I'm thinking about it. I'm sitting right now and I'm thinking, why did I wait? I should have. I know one of my buddy's one of my friend's son told me he buys everything when they first come out. He's like, yeah, they connect faster. But he didn't tell me how they connect between the different devices, unless it was an upgrade that they pushed out. Apple did later. I don't know. But upgrade, guys. It's worth it. If you're in the Apple ecosystem and you have the AirPods, you have them for a reason. So I don't have to kind of sell you on that. And it's your money, but totally worth it. If you guys like the way the first ones fit and there's just a couple things that drove you nuts about them, it's addressed in the version 2. So that's it. Just a quick review. Again, not a greatest, newest, latest product, but I love these things and I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I picked them up. I just kicked myself that I suffered so many days, so many months, battling with these old ones when these suckers were out. I would have paid whatever the full retail price was when they launched, if I would have known what I know now. So that's my unbiased review, guys, and not really technical, I know, but if you guys are watching this, you probably know all about the Apple AirPods. But if you have some questions, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer them for you. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Bye.